Hello and welcome to Every Expert. Hello everyone and welcome back to Every Expert. We are your trusted guide to making your global dreams come true. My name is Adeniyi and today we are talking about one of the most important questions from our community. And the question is, how long does it take to get an ECA from WES for Canada immigration? If you are new here, please subscribe. Hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family who might be planning their Canadian journey too. Thank you as you do so. Before I answer your question, let me remind you about the basics. ECA is an acronym that stands for Educational Credential Assessment. It is a document you need if you are planning to immigrate to Canada. It tells the Canadian immigration officials how your foreign education compares to the Canadian standards. WES, or otherwise called the World Educational Services, is one of the most trusted organizations that conduct this assessment. Having clarified that, now you may be wondering, how long does the whole process take? Generally, once WES receives all your documents and your payments, and standard processing time is about 2 weeks. Now that you have uploaded your document and submitted your application to WES, the next thing is to wait for WES to actually review it and get back to you. They will receive your document from your institution or your university, and then after all the documents are received, their team will review it and verify the authenticity. They sometimes compare the document issued by your school with the document you upload to your WES portal. This process is actually essential in the whole process. And once approved, your order will move to the next step. So the next step, it is important for you to know that this whole review process or verification process can take like 2 weeks, typically 2 weeks. But there are cases where it could last for months. The evaluation begins immediately after your documents have been accepted. This can take an additional 2 weeks as well for your evaluation to be complete. Sometimes, if WES needs extra verification, or if there are holidays in between, it might stretch to weeks or even months. Yes, you have that right. Because a whole lot of factors come into play. It could be a delay from your school, or even WES itself delaying your application. So let's break all the steps down, and I'll be giving you some tips on how to avoid these delays or what to do if there are delays. The first step, which you already know, is to submit your application to WES. You do that on the WES website. You fill out the application form carefully and double check that you have attached all the required documents. This typically include your academic transcript, degree certificate, and if necessary, official translations. You only need official translation if you are from a country that is not English speaking. For people in Nigeria, for example, English is the official language in Nigeria, so you don't need to do any translation of your certificate. But if you are from other countries where English is not the official language and your certificate is written in a foreign language, you need to translate your certificate to English. Remember, a complete application means a smooth process. If you are missing some important documents or your documents are blurry, this could lead to WES delaying your processing. So it is really important to review everything before you click the submit button. Here's a checklist of documents you must provide if you want to do your ECA with WES. Of course, you need a valid degree or diploma certificate. In some other instances, let's say for example you plan to migrate to Canada to study, then you need to verify your academic transcript as well. If your country is not an English-speaking country, you also need to officially translate your documents. In summary, make sure the document is clear and meets all the WES guidelines. Before we move on, if you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you are not already a subscriber. Subscribers will be able to benefit from this. Also, sharing this video with someone can also help to avoid delays in the immigration process. Step 2. Once WES has received your complete application, the processing time usually starts. Under normal circumstances, that is the ideal scenario if all your documents are in perfect order. But sometimes things can take a little longer. If WES needs to verify details with your institution, or if there's an unexpected delay due to weekends or public holidays, this could extend to weeks. So it's a good idea to always plan ahead and not wait until the last minute to apply. What I mean by all this is apply early, factor unnecessary delays that may happen. Think of it like this. If everything goes smoothly, you are looking at this. But if there is a hiccup, let's say an additional verification needed, then you might have to wait a little bit longer. It is all part of ensuring that your credentials are thoroughly checked and correctly assessed. While you are waiting, let me remind you that it is very, very important that you keep an eye on your email, as updates could come from WES at any point in time. Sometimes they might ask you for extra documents or clarifications, so you need to be prompt with your responses so as to speed up the process. So let's discuss what you should do if there are delays. If things don't go as planned, delays can happen. Here's what you can do if your ECA processing takes longer than expected. The very first thing you need to do is check your application status in WES. Log into your WES account and see if there are any updates or messages. Number 2, contact WES if you haven't heard from them for more than 3 weeks. It might be a good idea to reach out to WES customer service. Don't forget to quote your WES reference number, as that is what we need to track your application. Lastly, remember to stay calm and patient. Thorough checks means your credentials are being correctly assessed, which is important for immigration application. Finally, before we wrap up, here's a quick reminder. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share it with family and friends who might be planning their journey to Canada. Your support is what keeps our community growing and helps us to deliver more content. Moving to Canada is quite an exciting journey, and having the right document on time is a big part of the immigration process. I hope this video has cleared up some of your doubts about the ECA processing time for WES. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to AfriExpat for more tips on navigating your immigration to Canada. Until next time, keep dreaming big and moving forward. We'll see you in my next video.